This is TWiT.
There's a lawsuit that's kind of testing the GPL, and it's against Vizio, the makers of TVs. And it's essentially saying GPL code has gone into these TVs, and they've not released anything back to the community. And what's different about this lawsuit, I should probably let you tell this story, but I'll give you my understanding of it first, then you can correct the details. What's different about this lawsuit is it's not the programmers that hold the copyright that are bringing suit. Because this is an important question when you talk about standing, whether someone really even has the right to bring the lawsuit forward. The group that's doing it, the Software Freedom Conservancy, is bringing the lawsuit as a user of the TV. And they're trying to test, among other things, whether they have standing. And I'm curious, I assume you've been watching this story and what you think about it. Are they going to succeed, do you think?
Well, I hope so. It's definitely a new approach. Something that historically the Free Software Foundation interpretation and Eben Moglen's interpretation of the GPL was that it was not a contract. And I grew up. I was trained to think that the GPL is not a contract. It's not something that you must approve or that you have to sign upon. But it looks like, by having conversations with different lawyers, that that's just an interpretation and it's not the mainstream interpretation. So licenses and free software license, open source licenses are contracts, and therefore the contract is between us as users. We have rights, and not just the copyright holders. So this is what this lawsuit is testing, this theory, and if it's successful, then we will have, as society, we will have a very powerful tool to get those rights, and to kind of what Simon was saying. The social contracts, the social agreements between the users of the software, developers, will be more clear. There will be more parity in there, balance of powers. And if it doesn't succeed, well, we go back to square one. We go back to where we were. So I don't see a way for this to be, massive problem, but it's definitely a very interesting challenge, and good on the Software Freedom Conservancy for having the courage to move on.
Yeah, for sure.